Oh man. Well, this doesn't show anything. It shows we don't have a pro. How long this is loading. Can you believe that? 0.8 seconds.
Like I said, kind of makes me want to buy a pro.
I've been wanting a pro, but I don't know if I should wait just for the 5. I forgot to play.
R2 is the swing. You release in the middle to go faster. You release at the end to gain altitude.
Okay, yeah, this ain't that hard to remember.
Yeah. L2 and R2 is the.
It still feels so freaking good too.
I know.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried.
Then I think after this conversation, you'll get a main mission.
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure
Because
she's
the last
scared.
thing we did was the whole entire
Please
mask.
tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are
I would
to
say
helping others.
what I did during these little conversations, since they took a while,
Both orphans, both so
I would go
smart.
to like the nearest
Well,
thing, so like that
admiration You've got a good boss,
backpack,
man.
I would just go and grab
I'll
that.
tell
That's a
him
good
I said
idea,
so.
yeah.
Love
Just so you can start
Peter.
collecting them and get tokens.
Because I'm not waiting for a story, because I've just been waiting for like an icon or whatever for that.
There you go.
Oh!
Yeah, the triangle.
All units, we report of a car.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey,
Get
what's
to
up?
it.
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
Do it.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
This game is really short
lose
on
track
New
of
Game
time.
Plus.
Oh, because you're just overpowered? Or?
Yeah, like it took me I think 5 hours to beat it.
I heard it's well, from what I've seen, because when this game first came out, I had like 7 friends that got it, and they platinumed it within a week, so it seems pretty easy to
It
platinum.
is super easy to platinum. It took me a week.
Oh, you already platinumed it?
Yeah, I deleted it off my PS4 because I did everything.
Nothing for me left.
Yeah, it's a great game. Don't get
No,
me wrong.
yeah, like,
It is a really great game, but I mean, there's nothing for me to do. And did I tell you what I thought about the DLC?
You said it was very disappointing.
It was.
Which,
It was
like
honestly
Michael said
like
the same thing.
it's bad. That's what sucks. Damn, what the fuck? Why'd you do?
Honestly, I forgot to play. You know, as we're playing this whole time, I keep thinking of fucking Ultimate Spider-Man, so I forget about all the sneaking and shit like that.
Oh man, what a game.
Yeah, I love Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, this is sick as fuck.
Yeah.
But I would say this might be a contender for a better Spider-Man game than Ultimate Spider-Man.
I think it's better than Ultimate Spider-Man for sure.
No, I love Ultimate Spider-Man. That's still my favorite Spider-Man game. Over the movie games, but I never really cared for the movie games as much as everyone else. I think they're good, but I still like Ultimate Spider-Man the most.
Apparently, Spider-Man 2 does not age well.
Old-fashioned
That's what I've
hold-up.
heard as well.
Vintage crime stopping right there.
You know, this game, I think
Thank you. Thank you.
Probably
it's just
better if I'm
the
not here when
God.
it
The
pops
gameplay's
off.
so
Oh
much
my
better.
god!
Yeah. Yeah, the gameplay is just so much better in this one, and the web swinging, because the web swinging in Ultimate Spider-Man, oh my god, it was bad.
No, yeah, nothing really got down except for Spider-Man 2.
There you go, get to it. You gonna go stop that crime?
Yeah.
Might as well. I think they're on the roof. Remember to get the towers, because that's how you reveal different locations.
Okay.
Because you would be able to just ping it, and it would show the crime location if you had the tower. You don't have to look for the enemies, really.
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
I was trying to be sneaky, but I was like, nah, there's nothing. I guess I could have climbed on the side of the building or whatever. but
Trust me, you can tell when there's like parts where you can be sneaky, and like some crimes, it's like, okay, just fight them. They'll set you up. I mean, of course you could do it either way. It's just the way that the enemies are set up in the battlefield, I guess we'll just say. You can tell that they were like, you should try it this way, or don't forget about this mechanic.
How do I slide underneath people again?
It's you punch them with triangle or square, and then you press circle.
Okay, I get it.
And you're gonna have to air launch. Any guy that has a weapon like that, you have to air launch them. Unless you get the
If you're
ability
not good at breaking
to,
or entering, maybe
you
don't
can
play
like
B&E.
web pull away their weapons, and then they won't have it anymore.
Okay.
But they can pick it up. They're not dumb. They're not that dumb.
They're not that dumb.
Yeah. But yeah, well, I think it took me so little time whenever I was playing it. One, because I was overpowered, and two, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game, I realized.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
think mostly it's cutscenes?
Yeah,
more
and
than-
I was skipping them so quickly, and I was like, huh, there's a lot of these in here. But it was still enjoyable.
There's a lot of these in here.
Yeah.
Especially Metal Gear Solid.
It's a nice little story. And I skipped all the puzzles and QTEs.
Did you hear about that new comic that came out called Incoming?
No, what is it?
It's the way they're starting off 2020 in the Marvel Universe. And apparently it's like someone got murdered. And it's such a big someone that has to bring like heroes from all over the galaxy in order to work together. Like the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, the New Warriors, X-Men, everyone.
Wow.
Fantastic Four. So I'm wondering who could be that big.
You know, there hasn't been that big since Captain
The only person I
Marvel.
can probably think of is like Rick Jones, but he's mostly Avengers big,
What do
and
you
that's
think
it.
you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker.
Look at
Oh,
that. Look at that ginger son of a
Speak of
bitch.
the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's
What a
Norman.
dick.
Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're
So
doing?
he is the mayor in this one.
Yeah. If you swing
The grant
around, you'll
agreement
see
we signed has
Oh, some
been
vote
billboards
for
and stuff. like-
Osborn.
Ah.
Yeah.
This isn't your first violation.
Yeah, I think he was the mayor as well in the comic books.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
He
Thank
did.
you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics. where
Dang,
you'll
they're just
receive
taking
the
his arm.
latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't
There's some
changed
past
a
there.
bit.
Neither of you.
Spider-Man and Peter Parker's greatest rivals. Our rivals.
Harry will be coming back.
Oh
from
shit,
Europe.
you're right.
Yeah, maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
What a good guy.
I don't like the way he looks, to be honest.
I like how he looks.
You see that weird, like, it's weird because, like, I don't know if it's like that in the comic
take
books.
everything.
Well, it's not like that in the
We have to start
comics.
over.
It's in that Fox cartoon where he has that weird hair pattern.
There's no
Where it's
we.
like black and brown, and it's just like kind
And
of.
it's like wavy.
Yeah.
That's in the comic books.
It
That's
is?
That's how Norman and Harry look like in the
Yeah,
comic books.
I know Harry looks like that, but it's so weird.
Yeah, that's how you could tell they're related, pretty much.
That's
And-
right, you are right. It is in
Yeah.
the comic books.
And it looks disgusting, so that's why I like that hair.
Well, I like whenever I think of Green Goblin, I think of William Dafoe or Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe. No, yeah, I agree. I think of that one as well.
I might cut out some of these load times because they do take a bit.
It's not a bad idea. I don't really like the eyes on the Future Foundation suit.
It does look kind of like cheap.
It looks really buggy, which is
Wish I could
ironic, I guess you could say.
I guess it should be like that, but
Yeah.
still, I don't like it.
Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry.
It's
Even
true.
tried to kill funding for his
Yeah.
research stations.
His own son.
One of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Do you see that
Someone
Frank
helped
Zampala, I believe
I'll
his
think of
name is?
something.
He's taking, I don't know, because this Wolverine made me think of Titanfall. But,
Wow.
and Frank Zampala is the lead director of, what is it called?
Respawn?
Yeah, he's actually going to be the lead of the next
He left me a message about
Dice
these
game or
before he left
whatever.
for Europe.
Pete.
Dice
I
as in
asked you a favor.
Battlefield?
Yeah.
My mom's pet
Whoa.
project was research stations that could
That's
benefit
cool.
the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the
This
bills.
is the research station. This is where you get most of your research points.
Oh, okay.
And these are kind of just, I guess they're technically mini games because they kind of just test. They mostly test your gadgets and web
shit.
swinging.
These look exactly like the spider drones from Superior Spider-Man.
That's cool. Oh, you can level up a good little bit.
3, okay.
If I had to recommend one, I'd probably recommend the one with the pistol.
Pistol? Oh.
Yeah, an innovator. Because you hold triangle and you take away pistols
That's
and batons.
a good idea.
And then the second one is bigger weapon. So,
I would go for that.
and then the last one, you throw it back at them.
No. Oh,
So,
I don't. No, that's
you don't have
points.
You don't have
Okay.
any points. So, those are the two I would recommend the most out of all those skills. And after that, it's kind of up to you. You can afford 2 mods right now.
Oh yeah, so buy those.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Gadget attacks, generate focus.
That one's really good for stealth, but you don't need it that much.
I
Unless
like
it's a
stealthing around.
stealth-specific thing.
I like stuffing around, so I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can put these on every suit, right?
Yep.
It's not okay.
Absolutely. You just hold X.
I'm just reading. Is this progress or is this a side mission?
I think you have to do it
Okay.
anyways.
I mean, I'm probably gonna do some of these anyway, but
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
I've got a couple stations.
I think you,
measuring
whenever it
vibration.
introduces
The idea is to catch the
these
output
little
of
side
our
stuff, you have to do the
contaminants
first one
before
that
they reach
shows you,
toxic
and then it will
levels.
do the main story again.
Between you and me,
Okay.
I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic
This one's pretty
hydrocarbons
easy.
in the
This
air
one's
is
just
way
web
too high.
swinging.
And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots.
Look how
Like mini
disgusting
clouds of
New York
smog.
is.
I'll swing through them and get
Nothing
samples
new.
and trace them to the source.
It's so realistic. So yeah, you can clearly see the clouds of smog. You just gotta go through them.
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
So I was thinking about it because I remember I asked you that question. Of like, who would you like to see fight against each other or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, because like there's always been like crossovers and stuff like that you've seen, like Alien versus Predator and Freddy versus Jason and stuff like that. Even like in comic books, Predator versus Wolverine.
Yeah.
And there's one I thought of. So I guess it could be. I want it to be a triple threat match. You could make it a fatal 4-way, but the triple threat I would want is Punisher, RoboCop, and Judge Dredd.
Wow. That's really intense.
Because they're all kind of similar if you think about it. They're like if you commit a crime, RoboCop will like, okay, come in, and if you shoot him, he'll shoot you in the balls.
Yeah.
If like Judge Dredd sees you come in and cry, he's like, 16 years in the ISO cubes. So he's
Punisher will just
not as
kill ya.
forgiving as RoboCop, I would say.
Yeah.
And then Punisher is the extreme, where he's
Well,
not
good
forgiving
stuff
at all.
is
Like if
bad
you're
stuff,
jaywalking,
anyway.
you get shot on the spot.
Yeah. Well, you're a criminal. You're endangering the lives of citizens. Did you get that one? No.
No. The only one I think you could also add, just for funsies, because it's not really related in any way, is probably Terminator, a T-800.
Yeah.
Because there was, I don't know if you know this, but there was a Terminator versus RoboCop video game on the SNES.
I remember that. That was really weird.
Yeah. Because, like, why?
Yeah.
I guess because those are both, like, cybernetic, you know.
Beings.
Yeah.
What's
Oh!
crazy?
Oh!
Whoa!
I must be
What's
freaking
crazy
these
is like
people out.
you don't
what
see
else
that
is
kind of. I don't know what's the word for it. I don't know the word for it, but like you don't see anything like that now.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just so much licensing issues, and everyone wants.
I mean,
so
there
much
hasn't been a
money.
crossover thing in, like, years, besides
Yeah.
comic books, and that's it. Nothing in video
Options
games or
coming from
movies.
Two types of cars. And a faulty smoke
There's
stack.
so many licensing
get
issues,
photos.
and
Yeah.
everyone's like, no, I want the bigger part of the deal.
You know, I guess. Oh, camera.
Yeah.
I think the closest thing there is though is
This smokestack
fighting
picture I
games
ever
because they always have guest characters.
Yeah.
And I mean other games have guest characters too sometimes. But it's not like a game based off of it. Besides maybe Tekken 7 because Akuma's in the story. And what's it called?
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Not just that. I was gonna say Dead by Daylight if you think about it, because it is a crossover of a bunch of killers.
That's true.
Wait, what? Am I supposed to take pictures?
You take a picture of the car. Got it. R1.
No.
It's R1.
Perfect.
There you go. L2 and R2 is to web zip.
Okay.
R1 is for your gadgets and camera. You hold X, and then
Can I get in midair?
oh,
Oh, that's
Right on
sick.
that one.
yeah, it's
The
pretty
Department
awesome.
of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry Station
There
just
you
stopped
go.
a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing its
I
own
would go for that station. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, go for the station.